build an unstoppable brand in 2025. The secret formula? You guys already know the year is freaking 2025. Time flies, doesn't it? It feels like just yesterday we were ringing in the new year, full of hopes and dreams for what this year would bring. Well, we're already deep into it, and the future is coming at us faster than ever. That means 2025 is right around the corner. It's not some distant future anymore. It's practically knocking on our door. And with it comes a whole new set of challenges and opportunities, especially in the world of branding and business. And let me tell you something, the brand game, it's evolving at a breakneck speed. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. The strategies that brought success in the past are being replaced by new, innovative approaches. It's changing faster than ever. Technology is transforming the way we do business, and if you're not keeping up, you're falling behind. The pace of change is relentless, and it's reshaping the landscape of branding in ways we couldn't have imagined just a few years ago. If you're still rocking that same old logo, that same tired messaging, you're going to get left in the dust. The market is unforgiving, and consumers are more discerning than ever. They can spot outdated branding from a mile away, and they're not afraid to move on to something fresher and more relevant. But don't trip. I got you. There's no need to panic. With the right strategies and a little bit of guidance, you can not only keep up with the changes, but actually get ahead of the curve. It's all about knowing the secret formula and applying it effectively. In this video, I'm going to break down the secret formula to building a brand that's not just surviving in 2025, it's absolutely crushing it. We're talking about a brand that's dynamic, resilient, and ready to take on whatever the future throws its way. So get ready to transform your brand into an unstoppable force. The clock is ticking. Time waits for no one, and in the world of business, every second counts. The decisions you make today will shape your future. Are you ready to take control of your destiny? Look, I'm going to be straight with you. The business landscape is more competitive than ever. Every day, new players enter the market, and they're hungry for success. They're innovative, they're driven, and they're ready to take your spot if you let them. Your brand is your everything. It's your reputation, your identity, and the promise you make to your customer. It's what sets you apart from the competition. Without a strong brand, you're just another face in the crowd. It's your connection with your customers, the trust you built over time, and the loyalty you've earned. It's the reason people choose you over others. It's the emotional bond that keeps them coming back. It's the reason people care about what you're selling. They believe in your brand. They resonate with your message, and they see value in what you offer. But belief alone isn't enough. But here's the thing, in 2025, none of that matters if your brand ain't built to last. The competition is fierce. Everyone's vying for attention. You gotta be different. You gotta stand out in a sea of sameness. You need to innovate, adapt, and evolve constantly. You gotta be bold. You gotta be unstoppable. You need to take risks, make bold moves, and never settle for mediocrity. Leadership isn't just about making decisions. It's about making the right decisions at the right time. We're going to dive deep into strategies that will not only help you survive, but thrive in this ever-changing landscape. Get ready to transform your brand and take it to the next level. The clock is ticking, and the time to act is now. The game has changed. Forget everything you thought you knew about branding. All right? 2025 is a whole new ball game. It's not just about slapping a logo on something and calling it a day. It's about creating an experience. It's about connecting with your audience on a deeper level. It's about building a brand that's authentic, transparent, and built for the future. The big problem. Here's the cold, hard truth. Most brands are going to fail in 2025. Why? Because they're not adapting. They're stuck in the past, clinging to outdated tactics that just don't work anymore. The rise of AI, social media saturation, evolving consumer behavior, these are all huge challenges, but they're also massive opportunities for brands that are willing to evolve. All right, enough with the doom and gloom. Let's talk solutions. I've broken down the secret formula for building an unstoppable brand in 2025 into 3 simple steps. First up, define your unique value proposition. What makes you different? What problem are you solving that nobody else is? Once you know that, you can start building a brand that's laser focused on your ideal customer. Chapter 5, building your brand. In today's fast-paced, ever-evolving world, building a brand is more than just creating a logo or a catchy tagline. It's about crafting an identity that resonates with your audience and stands the test of time. Step 2 is all about creating a brand identity. It's as dynamic and adaptable as the world we live in. This means understanding the core values of your brand and ensuring they are reflected in every aspect of your business. From the way you communicate with your customers to the design elements you choose, everything should align with your brand's mission and vision. Your logo, your colors, and your overall aesthetic are the visual representations of your brand. They should be unique, memorable, and instantly recognizable. But remember, it's not just about looking good. Your visual identity should tell a story and evoke the right emotions in your audience. Your messaging, it all needs to be on point. The words you use, the tone of voice, and the way you convey your message are crucial. Consistency is key. Your audience should be able to recognize your brand's voice whether they're reading a social media post, an email, or a blog article. But it also needs to be flexible enough to translate across different platforms and channels. In today's digital age, your brand will appear in various forms on websites, social media, mobile apps, and even in virtual reality. Each platform has its own set of rules and audience expectations, so your brand needs to be adaptable while maintaining its core identity. Think about it. How does your brand show up in the metaverse? As we move towards more immersive digital experiences, it's essential to consider how your brand will be represented in these new environments. Will it be engaging and interactive? Will it provide value to your audience in a virtual space? What about on social media? Is it consistent? Is it memorable? Social media is a powerful tool for building brand awareness and engagement. Your brand should have a cohesive presence across all platforms with consistent visuals, messaging, and tone. This helps in creating a strong, recognizable brand that stands out in a crowded digital landscape. If not, it's time to make some changes. Rebranding can be a daunting task, but it's sometimes necessary to stay relevant and competitive. Evaluate your current brand strategy, identify areas for improvement, and make the necessary adjustment. Remember, a strong brand is not static. It evolves with time and adapts to new trends and technologies. And Chapter 6, tell your story. And the final piece of the puzzle, storytelling. But not just any kind of storytelling. We're talking about using emerging technologies like AI and VR to create immersive, unforgettable experiences for your audience. Think about it. What's more powerful than a story that speaks directly to your customers' needs and aspirations? A story that transports them to another world? That's the power of storytelling in 2025. Chapter 7, let's do this. So there you have it. The secret formula for building an unstoppable brand in 2025. Define your UVP, build a dynamic brand identity, and leverage the power of storytelling. It's not rocket science, but it does take work. But trust me, the results are worth it. I'll crush it in 2025. I'm telling you right now, the brands that win in 2025 are the ones that are willing to put in the work. the ones that are obsessed with their customers, the ones that are constantly innovating and pushing the boundaries. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and make it happen. If you're serious about leveling up your brand, leave a comment below with your biggest branding challenge for 2025. And don't forget to grab your free ebook at the Ultimate Guide to AI in digitalmarketing.com. The future is here. Let's build your unstoppable brand together.